Hi everybody, this is Dr. Catapano, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this Capstone project that you are enrolled for this semester. As you may have heard, you're going to be working with a project research-based, and there are 3 different types of projects that you might select to use to fulfill the requirements of this course. In this online course, there are 3 modules you'll see when you open up the Content tab. And in the Content tab, each module will describe in greater detail how each one of these projects formats work. But I'm just going to give you an overview at this time so you can be thinking about what type of project you might want to do. The first type of project that students will elect to do, I like to call a narrative research project. Now, a narrative research project will require you to look at a lot of research-based articles, journal articles, websites, books, documents that will be about the topic you select. You will really read a lot of things that other people have written about this topic. And then you will synthesize that information, you'll report out on it, and you'll get some best practices or lessons learned from studying this topic in great depth through a narrative research project. So the thing you'll have at the end will be this paper that will synthesize what you've learned. The second type of capstone project that you might choose to do is what I like to call a traditional research project. And in traditional research, you will have a question that you want to answer. You will research what other people have said about it, similar to the first one, not in as much depth. But then you will do a treatment. You will find a group of children. You will go and talk with some people. You will collect some primary data of your own to inform you about this topic. So in the first one, we have a narrative research. You're reading what everyone else said, and you're synthesizing that information. In the second one, you're going to read what other people said, but you're also going to collect your own data, some primary data to use. The final project, very similar to the first one. You will prepare a paper that will report out on what you learned that everyone else said about the topic, but also what you learned when you collected your primary data. The third type of project that you might select is more of a project-based. This will result in a product. You will actually produce something. And in this, you will use research by going to the library, looking online, collecting information, having that inform you, and then you will develop a product, a project that you will actually implement. And the data that you collect, again, some primary data, some feedback, will inform you on whether or not this was useful and did what you hoped it would do, which clearly will be to answer the questions you might have. So think about that. You will need to select one of these 3 types of research projects. And your advisor may have some ideas for you as well and may guide you into one of these 3, depending on what your topic is. So the next thing you're going to do is make an appointment and go talk with your advisor. Now, before you go, there's a few things you need to do. So one thing you need to do is think about these 3 types of research projects. The second thing you need to do is go through the modules in the online course and review especially the introduction to each one of these. That's going to give you a little bit more information than I'm able to in this introduction and orientation. So when you go visit with your advisor, you will have some idea of what you want to do and how you want to do it. So when you go talk to your advisor, the first thing I want you to do is think about 3 big ideas. What are some things you would like to research? What did you learn in your program that you would like to spend more time learning about, that you would like to do one of these types of research projects on? What was something you didn't take maybe you took a little bit of it in a course. Maybe you didn't get anything about it in a course. Maybe it's something that's a passion of yours that you would like to delve into much deeper. So when you go see your advisor, you should have 3 big ideas, 3 things you're interested in spending your semester using research to find out more about it. The second thing I want you to do is go to the library or get online, do some online searches, and make sure you're using research-based scholarly websites and find out what's going on with these 3 big ideas. So when you go see your advisor, you have some background information and you know what other people are saying about these ideas. And the third thing I want you to take with you to your advisor are some questions that you would like to answer in this research project. So when you go in to visit with this advisor, when you meet with this person the first time, you have thought about 3 things you would be interested in researching. You've gone to the library and you've looked online to see what people are saying about it. And you have some questions formulated that you would like to answer through one of these 3 research methods. So this is the end of our orientation introduction to this course. You have some homework and some things to do. Remember, first I want you to look online at the modules so you know a little bit more about each of the 3 types of projects that you might pick. And then I want you to start thinking about the big ideas, what's being said about them, and what questions you might have. Then it's time to make an appointment with your advisor. All right, that's it for me now, and start going through the modules in the course, and I will be explaining some of these things to you as you click in and start getting into more depth about what types of projects are available to you.